Russia has not adhered to the agreement. This should have been done years ago. Until people come to their senses, we have more money than anybody else by far. We'll build it up until they come to their senses. When they do, then we'll all be smart and we'll all stop. And by the way, not only stop, we'll reduce.
The treaty in question, the INF, or the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty of 1987, it restricts what kind of nuclear weapons can be constructed. It essentially outlaws short-range and intermediate-range nuclear weapons, nuclear missiles from being constructed. It was signed back in 1987. It was seen as a key moment in ending the Cold War, de-escalating the conflict between the USA and the Soviet Union. Now, we know John Bolton is at this moment in Russia. He has already met with the Russian foreign minister, as well as the Russian National Security Council. He is speaking rather vaguely about the possibility of a new treaty being negotiated, and he isn't exactly clear on what the United States is going to do. He's not using the bold type of language that we are hearing from Trump. The United Kingdom has spoken up in support of this action by the United States, saying that the USA is right to make this move. But throughout the European Union, we are hearing disappointment with this statement. We've heard different EU countries represented opposing this action and referring to it as regrettable. Let's take a listen to some of what's been said.
We regret the withdrawal announcement by the US. We see this treaty as a very important instrument of arms control and one that serves European interests, and therefore German interests as well.
I think it has also become clear this weekend that NATO will have to address the issue thoroughly, including at the upcoming meeting next week. Germany will actively contribute to the discussion because we stand in favor of the preservation of this treaty, and we stand for a working disarmament mechanism in Europe. That is our goal. We hope the USA will avoid withdrawing.
We believe that the US and Russia need to remain engaged in constructive dialogue to preserve the treaty and to ensure that its full and verifiable implementation, which of course is crucial for Europe's and global security.
So the fact that a 30-year-old treaty is now in question, a treaty that was key in ending the Cold War and the nuclear arms race, this points to a rising level of tension between the United States and Russia.
Dario Rivolta, a former Italian MP and international relations analyst, says Trump won't listen to Europe as he's looking to his own country's midterm elections.
All the voices are agreeing. All of them are on the same way. The fact is that Mr. Trump looks to be less attentive to what Europeans are thinking about. And so I'm not so sure that European voice or the voice of the different European countries can convince him to get back. We have to add another thing, that most probably the real reason for which Trump made that statement is due to the midterm elections that he is going to have in beginning November. And I think that more than for international reasons, it was due to internal reasons that the decision of Americans arrived.